Hi you guys, it's week 4 of our spring cleaning series. Today we're talking about cleaning up your self-talk. Let's get started. Hi you guys. All right, today we are talking about cleaning up your self-talk. I am excited to jump into this one. So our minds just naturally like to go to the negative in our life, whether it's the negative about ourselves, about other people, about the situations happening around us. The way they're wired just automatically does it. But the good news is that we can retrain our brain and we can rewire it to go to the positive. So I think as women, our tendency especially is to go to the negative toward ourselves. So we're really good at being hard on ourselves and at finding all the flaws and all the faults in ourselves. But the good news here too is that we can change this. So self-love is one of my favorite things to work with women on because it's been such a struggle for me for so long. Today I want to share with you some of the tools that I've learned that have made a big difference for me in how I think about and talk to myself. So the first one is really basic, but you have to have it. So it is awareness, simply being aware of how you're talking to yourself and how you're thinking about yourself. They say that you can't change something until you're aware that there's something that needs to be changed. So just spend some time actually thinking about what you're thinking about yourself and just notice, how do you talk to yourself on a daily basis? What kinds of things are you saying in your head? Just realize what's going on in there. The second step is affirmations, or some people might call it mantras. So we all have these certain negative beliefs about ourselves, and they tend to just replay over and over in sort of a loop in our minds. So how you can use an affirmation is to pick one that will specifically target one of those negative beliefs in your mind. So, for example, a lot of my negative beliefs have to do with weight. So, an affirmation that you could choose, well, one that I do use for this would be something like, I'm beautiful just the way I am, or I am not defined by my weight, or I am grateful for my body, for everything that it does for me all day. So you want to pick an affirmation that specifically targets one of your negative beliefs, and then you want to use it every day. Say it to yourself. You can write it on a little note card and put it somewhere that you'll see it. I use one as a bookmark in the book I'm reading, or you can put it on your bathroom mirror. But start repeating it so that instead of the negative thought loop, there's a new positive truth going into your mind. And then also, when those negative beliefs do come up, because they will, no matter how hard you work on getting rid of them or countering them, they're going to still be there. It's not about getting rid of them. It's about having a truth to counter them with. So when they come up, then you have this new positive truth that you can say instead of believing the lie that comes up. Okay, the third tool is something that I wish I had learned years ago, but it's so simple. It's simply to talk to yourself like you would talk to a best friend. So think about if your friend called you up and said, I had such a terrible day, I can't believe what I did, and just went into a whole story. Would you sit there and tell them, oh, you're horrible, I can't believe you would do that, and go on? No. You would give them kindness and compassion and grace. Don't worry about it. We all have days like that. We all do things we wish we didn't. It's no big deal. So start talking to yourself the way you would talk to your friend. I think we just automatically are really hard on ourselves. And it just makes such a difference when you just stop and think that, okay, If this is my friend talking to me, what would I say to them? Okay, so those are a few of the tools that have helped me immensely in how I talk to myself and how I think about myself. So I've given you some tools. You have to choose to use them. You have to choose to stop following your old thought patterns, and you have to choose to stop believing your old lies about yourself. Your challenge this week is to pick one negative or limiting belief about yourself and to find an affirmation to counter it with. And then if you're feeling really brave, post below in the comments what your affirmation is that you're using this week. Chances are there's somebody out there who also needs to hear those words. All right, I'm sending you lots of love. I hope you have a great week, and thanks so much for joining me on the spring cleaning series. Bye!